Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erika. Today's video, I'm going to do something that I haven't done for a while. I do it periodically. And I felt really called to do this today because as many of you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know how I have been talking so much about the masculine and the feminine coming into sacred union, and this being a very pivotal time in many of those unions beginning to happen in actual relationships. As you guys know, a lot of what I've taught for a long time is about coming into union with self, balancing our own inner masculine and inner feminine energies, moving out of the distortion and into the divine, and really mastering our soul growth, opening up to Christ consciousness, open-heartedness, the energy of the fifth dimension, unconditional love. Now, what happens after you have integrated self is often then the next stage of the soul's journey is to apply this new energy in a relationship with another soul, another person who has done their work. So with that, I know many of you guys are coming into union. I'm getting emails. There's plenty of messages on the channel, in the comments, you guys. So those of you that have persevered on a journey of intense growth, intense awakening, overcoming fears, doubts, insecurities, all of that, it is happening. So I wanted to do this video today, which is going to be looking at, for those of you where it hasn't quite manifested yet, but it feels like it's been on the brink for a while, what is it the Spirit wants you to know about why it's not quite manifesting in the physical plane yet? Okay, so this will be like a check-in to see what Spirit wants you guys to know about what may be preventing it at this time. Certainly sometimes it can simply be an aspect of divine timing, where things need to be orchestrated to a certain degree to happen. But at the end of the day, let's see what, a lot of times it is our unconscious fears and blocks that might prevent things from manifesting because we're just not as aware. And it comes up to be healed and to be cleared. So let's see what's going on here in the dynamic between the masculine and feminine. For those of you that haven't manifested sacred union with another person yet, okay, but you feel like it's right there. This isn't for those of you that are like hoping, wanting. This is truly for those of you that know deep in your core that this is the journey that you are on. And it is a matter of time. It is a matter of continuing to grow where this may come to light. I just want to make sure, because I know that there's, there can be, sometimes people can, this isn't going to be for everybody. Let's just say that. That's kind of all I want to leave it at. If this isn't resonating or if it's triggering you to some degree, this just means that the triggers are meant to support you and help you understand aspects of yourself that still need to be healed, okay? So with that, let's see what's going on in this dynamic that Spirit wants to talk about. Let's take a look. We got Justice, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so interesting. So for some of you, this is about, this is a scenario where there has been something that's come to balance, about to come to balance that is going to bring about this new beginning. But it does feel like some of you, even though this is happening, some of you are contemplating walking away. Some of you are contemplating leaving this journey altogether. Maybe it's just been, it's just been, how do I say this? To me, this is, again, I'm getting pointed to the video I did for September for the Divine Feminine, which was about don't give up right before the blessing arrives, okay? So it does feel like Spirit is very clearly talking about those of you that are on the brink, because that's where the message is coming through the strongest right now, and that there's things starting, these new beginnings, things coming back to balance with the Justice card. But here with the Eight of Cups is you might be contemplating walking away, or somebody is actually whether you're either contemplating walking away from this, someone else may be contemplating coming towards you for the 10 of Cups, okay? So it's almost like this new beginning, the balance has come back to now someone is ready to approach here with this 8 of Cups energy, which is going towards the 10 of Cups. They may be leaving something behind, or you may be leaving something behind. But at the end of the day, let's get a card on the 8 of Cups. The Page of Wands. Yep, so there is some action here being taken. There can be some communication that's coming. But to me, this also could be that somebody is not trusting that whoever may be coming towards them is going to follow through. Yeah, so this is about being in a little bit in a stalemate, being undecided. Maybe this may break the stalemate, this communication, but it does feel like for some of you, this is again what's coming in. For me, I read the energies this way: recent, past, current, what's coming in. So let's get some more on this scenario here. What is happening? So first I want to see how the masculine is coming across relating to this dynamic. Where is the masculine relating to this? Okay, I'm getting 3 cards, so they're wanting to say this. Check this out. Moderation, teaching and learning, and rebirth. So the masculine is trying, moderation is balance, right? Moderation is not too much, not too little, not too extreme, not too, like it's absolutely being balanced here. And because he's been in an energy, or is in an energy right now, of still learning more, maybe understanding that there is still more to learn here. He's been in a learning phase. He's learning how to balance his masculine and feminine energy within him. And he is wanting this rebirth here, guys. So interesting, it's coming through. I'm eager to see where the feminine is in this dynamic that Spirit wants to talk about today. Where's the divine feminine regarding the dynamic between the two of them? She's getting physical activity. Yeah, she might be wanting to walk away. Domestic harmony. And nature. So, well, you know, some of the feminines might be I'm just feeling that there's something around physically wanting to do something. Number one, it's like this physical activity is, I can't sit here and live in the clouds anymore. I have to do something, or something. I want something to move forward here. You know, and it's what she's wanting to move forward here is, this is also about healing relationships. So she wants to heal the relationship with the divine masculine. She wants to commit to the relationship, declare her love, take things to the next level. And this is interesting because what this card represents is it does encourage the feminine to make a commitment rather than walk away. This is about making sure that there's no such thing as a perfect relationship or perfect situation. And it's time to, like, instead of trying to bail here and being indecisive about it, it does feel like she wants to make this commitment, but there's something that's coming up for her where she may be deciding to walk away. So let's actually see here with this nature card. Certainly it's about being connected to her own divine energy, her nature. She's confused. This is about being stressed, because when you need to go out to reconnect to nature, it's because you are too frazzled. You are too stressed out. And when we're getting the 2 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and this Page of Wands, I'm getting a restless energy, a restless, impulsive energy. So, very, very, makes sense with it being here on the brink of happening. So let's actually get some more on the scenario. With this Justice card. It's time to take action. See the mask. Something's about to happen here. Wanting to make things right, wanting to take action here. This Ace of Wands is getting you and your loved ones are safe. So this beginning is going to be one that is going to be safe emotionally, because the new moon in Cancer card is all about how we feel safe in our home, in our family. Where do we feel safe? Where do we feel emotionally safe? And when we're getting a passionate new beginning that is connected to spirituality, there is a lot of emotional safety here. Let's get one for these three. I'm just eager to see what this is all about. And here it is, meditate and contemplate. See, somebody is trying to do something quickly, impulsively, and likely based in fears. This is about reconnecting to the emotional body here with this new moon in Pisces. These are both water signs, so we do have a lot of emotion coming through. And so we could be in the divine feminine, feels like here, could be in a place where she's trying to figure this out, trying to figure out what she wants. Let's see for the masculine, how is he relating to the dynamic specifically with the feminine? Balancing spirituality and practicality. See, they're both getting both sides of Pisces. Now, this could be something, to him, he's trying to figure out how to make this real, how to bring about this rebirth energy, how to resurrect this situation. And he's trying to actually figure out a game plan, like a real tangible way to do this. Because when we're getting balancing spirituality and practicality, that is taking things out of the ethers, out of the mind space, out of the heart space, and putting it into tangible action. And let's see how the divine feminine is relating here. See, look at what I'm talking about. Nothing will come of this situation. This card comes out, and it's a very weird card in the deck. A lot of people can misinterpret it, and there's many different interpretations for it. But she's on the brink of walking away and being impulsive about doing this because she's tired of being stuck in waiting mode. And she's thinking nothing will come of the situation. One of the other meanings of this card is there's nothing freaking to worry about. So this is where she's at, though. You know, this is, again, I'm not surprised because this has been a theme coming through for the divine feminine very recently, very consistently too. So let's see what is going on, some outside forces going on for the divine masculine in this stage of the game. What are the outside forces affecting the divine masculine? The Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. See, he's decisive. He's been cutting things out of his life that have been holding him back. This is where he's, you know, he could have been getting out of toxic situations, but when he's getting the outside forces supporting him, both the Wheel of Fortune and the Star, that's destiny. Both of those cards refer to destiny. And wishes coming true. The Star also represents healing and bringing balance into a situation. So, you know, here he is. He's being supported by the universe with two major arcana cards, which is all about things moving into the next phase of his life, into his journey, something that is destined, something that's going to make him very, very happy. Let's see what outside forces are affecting the divine feminine in this scenario. And guys, I will be doing an extended reading. We're going to take a look at what they're both consciously working on, what shadow aspects may be coming in. We'll get more guidance on how to navigate this energy. We're going to look at what they've been healing. To get more in depth, that will be in the link down below for the extended, for those of you that want to continue on. But let's see here what outside forces are affecting the divine feminine. We're getting the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So there is an energy, she really does want this reunion and reconciliation with the divine masculine. There is definitely the action, there's movement here. It's like there's this, she really wants this, but she's just at a point where she's like, I don't know, it's never going to happen. It just feels like it's probably never going to happen. I feel like I've been here forever, knowing, trusting, believing, and I don't know, I just might want to throw in the towel. here. Let's see, what is the Seven of Wands? Oh, she's getting 3 for the Seven of Wands. Yeah, guys, look, here are the fears with the Moon and the Nine of Swords. But then there's also 2 cards of intuition surrounding the Nine of Swords. So what this means to me is that she's been deeply trusting her intuition through this journey, knowing that she has this knowing deep down where things may have not been revealed just yet. There's an element of mystery here. There's an element of intrigue. But we're getting 2 cards about intuition. This does represent the Divine Feminine with the Moon card. Could be that this, again, these readings are intended to be timeless. But we did just have the Taurus full moon yesterday, and it does feel like it could have been bringing up some serious fears and doubts here. This is an energy of self-sabotage as well, which was a big theme in the September reading I did for the Divine Feminine. So it feels like where people were in September that are now coming into union, for those of you that are not in physical union yet, that's why they're bringing me back to that, because that was the message I gave then for those people. And now you're just maybe on a different timeline. So please do go check that video out for September 2019, because there will likely be some more messages, especially if this is where you're at. Okay. So what we're getting here is the fears and the doubts and the self-sabotage are coming in right on the brink. Okay. So let's see what's going on internally for the masculine. The Devil, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Well, there's definitely a lot of passion and chemistry here. There always is. Inside, he may be a little bit... He knows he wants to take action, but he may be dealing with some confusion and some fears and some illusions, breaking free of the illusions of the devil energy, which is all about being powerless. So in his inner world, it's like he knows he wants to go forward towards the feminine. He knows he wants to take action. He is feeling very drawn to her. And it could be that also that he has, he may be confused, but he also may have just come out of this confusion. So let me pull a couple cards here. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, he's been guarded emotionally because he's been trying to figure out his feelings, but now that's changed. Tell me why the Devil is here for the masculine. And the Magician. See? Yeah, this is about knowing that he can make something happen. He's done feeling like he's at someone else's mercy or at the mercy of some other forces outside of him. What he is breaking free of internally here in the situation is knowing that he can make this happen. And he can come towards the feminine, make it happen, try to, want to make things right, want to have this new beginning. So let's see where the Divine Feminine is at internally here. What's going on inside the Divine Feminine at this time? Queen of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. Oops. And the Five of Wands. She's conflicted. Of course, because this is how this came out up here. She does have fears around past heartbreak. She's like, I don't know if I want to get hurt again. Maybe I'm just on this brink of this happening. I've been understanding this whole time, but here I am a little bit conflicted with this Five of Wands. Indecisive, conflicted, ready to just walk away. Tell me why the Five of Wands is here for the Divine Feminine. The King of Pentacles. We're getting the King and Queen of Pentacles here. She's conflicted and because he's not here in the picture yet. And she's here, she's been kind, she's been waiting, and he hasn't shown up yet. Tell me about the Three of Swords here in the heart, in the internal space. See? Because she knows she wants this emotional fulfillment. She wants the Ten of Cups. But her fears of the past heartbreak are what are causing her to potentially succumb to self-sabotage and to walking away. Now, again, guys, this is for those of you that have real sincere connections. This is not for any abusive situations. This is not for those of you that haven't had any communication any communication about any potential dynamic between you guys. This is truly for those of you that it's not. I just want to make sure, because I have a lot of new viewers, and from the comments I'm getting a sense that some of the new viewers are in a different situation. So I just want to be clear that this is never about holding out, like, this is such a long conversation in and of itself. But this is about making sure you don't put your life on pause for anybody or anything, okay? Let me just leave it at that. There's so much more that comes with that, but this isn't the time or place to get into it. I just want to mention it for those of you that are like, don't put your life on hold. It's about focusing on you. But for the people that I'm tuning into here, the clear message is that you have been focusing on you. You have been good on your own. You've built up your life in a beautiful and abundant way. And the only thing that's not here is the physical manifestation. You've come into union of self. You just haven't manifested the divine masculine in the physical. And tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. See, you've been wanting that sincere offer and that sincere approach. The physical, right? We're getting the pentacles here. 3 pentacle cards, and they're all people in the inner world. So she wants to make this tangible. What's missing is the tangible evidence of this journey beginning. All right, I'm going to pull, I'm going to go do the extended now, but before I do that, I'm going to pull a guidance card. For those of you not going on to the extended, I will be doing a lot more guidance over in the extended and going more in depth into this scenario. But for those of you not heading over to the extended, I'm going to leave you with a piece of guidance here. First, what is the best guidance for the divine masculine? A time to give rather than take. See, the masculine's ready to give to the feminine. He knows he wants to give to the feminine. He knows he needs to balance the scales. The scales were out of balance for a long time. The feminine was giving far more than the masculine was in this situation, and he knows it, and now he's ready to give to her in a way that she deserves. And let's get the guidance for the divine feminine. Your dreams need a practical plan. There it is, grounding it, making it real. And so what this is saying is that there is something stable coming in the physical plane. You know, that stability, that tangible offer, that tangible evidence is on its way. And the universe is helping bring this forward. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. So they're saying that the end is near. You're on the brink here of a very difficult, and this is also the full moon in Capricorn cards. We're getting 2 earth signs here as the guidance. There's a lot of pentacles here. This is, you've got physical activity. This is what you've wanted, is the physical evidence. And they're saying it's coming. It's almost here. Okay. So with that, guys, I hope that this has been helpful. I'm going to head on and do the extended. For those of you joining me, the link is down below. Until next time, I send you much love. Bye.